Charlie Angel fight where I won the belt, I took a year off before my next fight, which is against Erwin Tagle.
Mm.
And unfortunately, during that time also, it's when I started partying.
Mm.
I was drinking. It was siguro kasi at the time na rin na um, there were a little bit more competition when it comes to
Mm.
grappling. So there are fights for BJJ, there are Nogi competition. I'll be joining. I'm training regularly, but yung URCC mo, medyo matagal pa. Sige,
So,
pwede
grappling
ka
muna,
naman.
grappling.
At saka for a long time, I was going hard at it and at MMA. So medyo parang nag-taper off ako.
Kumbaga,
And then,
nag-off-season ka talaga nun eh.
yun, ang tagal lang off-season ko.
Mhm.
I was training, but Alvin really focused at me because we knew what at stake.
What was at
It was
stake
my
during that
title.
time? Oh, it was your belt.
It was my title. It was my belt against
Like
the
probably
other
one,
team that
one of the bigger,
yung rival team
yung
talaga.
rivalry ni Subsports tsaka ni DefTac before.
Yes.
Kumbaga, standard
So,
bearer for DefTac was you, standard bearer for Subsports was Erwin Tagle. So kumbaga, a lot of pride and bragging rights was at stake.
correct. And sobrang, I remember when Alvin told me that fight, I actually didn't want that fight because I've been hearing the name of Erwin Tagle since I was in high school. So parang it's a big deal. So medyo takot ako, kabado ako. He fought already. I think he fought in URCC 5. So the training during this time, I was training regularly, but because of my off season, my body wasn't functioning well. Okay, this time I broke my my orbital bone during training.
Yeah.
Broke my orbital bone.
I heard of that before. Na in
during a bloqueo drill where I was going up against this boxer who's a URCC fighter also. He's only going to defend. He's going to defend my takedowns, and he can only punch. Okay? No kicks, no knees. But when I shot in, I went straight towards his knee. Bam! Doon pa lang, bang! I got his leg. I stopped. He was punching me, but I stopped. When I opened my eyes, I saw blood all over the canvas. Tapos, but I did not let go. Alvin was shouting, finish the takedown, finish the takedown. So I finished the takedown. My head was throbbing already. So, basag na pala to. Basag na yung nose ko. Basag din yung jaw ko. I went home. The next day, when I woke up, I couldn't open my right eye. So when I woke up, good morning. What the
nakapikit yung tas magayan, nakaganon ka, nakaganon.
I literally cried that morning kasi akala ko bulag ako. So, biyak na ako, shit, I'm blind. Ganun ko. Okay. I can still see. I couldn't open my eye. I can't open my mouth. I can't open 2 fingers. So I couldn't eat. Okay? I did not train for 3 days. So I told Alvin, sabog talaga mukha ko, hindi ko kaya. When he saw me, on the 3rd day, saka lang nag-open yung eyes ko. 3 days, close yung eyes ko. So, masakit. It was really painful, but I still went on with the training. So I was just icing it. Every time it gets smashed or someone punches it or someone just
Grazes it.
I'll tap. Ikaw, di ba? Remember yung
sa ulo. Lahat. Basta pag lumapit siya,
grabe. May iyak ka, di ba? Sakit talaga. The pain is really specific. So pag tapos it's specific there, pero kakalat dito sa kabilang side. Oh my God, I'm dying. So, medyo, nung gumaling-galing na siya after few weeks, parang 2 weeks, I was sparring well already. And it was with a coach from Ala back then. He's a former coach from Ala Gym. But then, I was slowly training and integrating myself with the Navy boxing under Coach Joven Velasco.
Si
who's
Coach
the head
Joven.
coach of Michael Angkahas now. World champion. So, but I was really confident with my boxing. I was sparring with Louis Sangalang, who
nag-pro boxing si Louis nun.
He was who was fresh off from Kamao
boxing
TV
series.
So yung against each other, I threw a uppercut, yung boxer style na they catch the uppercuts or the punches with their head.
With the head, tapos
forehead.
Forehead, tapos counter uppercut.
Yes, so when I did the uppercut, it hit his either his forehead or the top of his head. Feel ko na. I pull back, atras na ako. Tapos sabi ko, wait, break. Tapos sabi niya, why are you stopping? It's painful. Sabi ko, it's not yet done. But back then, we had a teammate who's one of the top ortho. Not just in the Philippines back then. Now he's in Australia. Si Doc Gogan Gamboa. He was there. Checked it out. Sinabi niya na, Alves, ano yan? Fracture yan. So, but we finished the fight at the training that night. But it was really painful. It's the first time also that I felt
pain in the hands.
Pain that's sharp. I've had yung mga may na-dislocate na sa akin, pero hindi yung pain iba. Hindi siya masakit in any other part, but itong one part sobrang sharp ng pain. And every time I move, I can feel it. So the next day, I had an X-ray. Saw it. It's a partial break. Ng third tarsal bone. Tama ba? Carpal. So it's a partial break. So yung training namin, meron kaming cast. Nilagyan na ng cast to. And tuloy yung training. Alvin asked me, do you want to fight? Sabi ko, nandiyan na. We're actually 2 weeks away from
the event.
Yeah. So I broke my face. Broke this already. And if we stop, I'm more embarrassed to
back
say
out pa.
Not kasi we were supposed to have a super fight. I had a super fight lined up against Erwin Tagle before this. A grappling super fight. But I had to step out of that fight or to tell them na hindi matutuloy because I had pneumonia. Tapos, hindi ako sumusuntok dito. Puro jab. But we really worked around it. So, before the fight, actually, okay, tapos naman na. Tsaka it was decades ago.
Tagal na yan.
Hindi namin sinabi sa gab. And si Doc Gogan was injected a what's this? Anesthesia. A local anesthesia. Dun sa may fracture mismo.
Okay.
So Kasi masakit eh.
Oh, so magna-numb up siya. Oh.
May nahawakan.
Hmm.
Masakit. So, ilagyan siya ng cover lang dito.
Mhm.
So, sabi ko, Dok, mga gano'ng katagal to? Sabi niya, depende. Sabi niya, pero baka kakayanin one whole fight naman. So, they injected me. Nagtago kami. In-inject ako. So, when yung fight namin na yon, I was gung-ho yung first round. Kasi, if I get to the second round, yun nga, kabado na ako eh. I was really injured going to that fight. Wala, Erwin was taking me down. The usual game plan ko, iwas from the guard. It wasn't a pretty fight. I can honestly say it can either go his way or mine. A lot were saying na dahil walang judges, pero pag may judges sa kanya yon, it might. I can honestly say yes. It could have gone his way, really. Kasi at that time, and I after that fight, yes, I retained the belt, but I didn't like the way I fought that time. I cried inside the ring. I really cried after that fight. So
teka lang. Time out muna tayo. Kasi fun fact trivia for the URCC, back then, it was 2 rounds of 10 minutes each. Tapos walang judges.
Yes.
Diba? Walang judges.
No judges.
There were no judges. So you could either win by submission or by knockout or by TKO, doctor stoppage, injuries, disqualification. So other than that, if there were no clear winners after 2 rounds, it was a draw. So
it was
tama ba, diba?
It was like the original UFC.
Oo.
And back then, you gotta understand, there weren't any MMA expert.
Oo.
Diba? Or it was a new sport here in the Philippines. For us to rely on a person to predict or to tell us what is the outcome of the fight, diba? Who would tell us who won or who lost, diba?
Yep. So back then, so umabot ng 2 rounds and then walang nanalo. So ang nangyari, diba, since walang nanalo, you retained your belt.
I was able to retain my belt, but I didn't like my performance, and maganda. It was really kudos to Erwin. He had a really good game plan as well, and I really blamed myself for that because during the time I knew already that I'll be fighting Erwin Tagle, but like I was telling you earlier, it was still fun and game for me in URCC. But having that feeling, really, I learned a lot from that fight. It changed my perspective in training. Okay, so I promised or I told myself that I'll be training a whole year, no off season. I competed in boxing. I competed in Muay Thai. Yeah, numerous grappling events, and I won all of them. And the only competition I did not get a gold was wrestling. So I joined the wrestling competition at SM Sukat, thinking that I was really confident.
Yung national qualifiers normally to di ba?
Yes. So two fights in, I'm going to fight my third fight for gold. Guess who I'm fighting?
Tagle.
Erwin Tagle.
Oh, alam ko
the
to.
fucker,
Alam ko
right?
to. Alam ko to. Ito yung wrestling
Diba?
match. Oh.
So, confident ako. First URCC fight namin was taking me down. So I was like, you will not be able to take me down after a year. Kasi back then, I was training with WAP already. Siguro twice or thrice a week. But this time, for 1 year. Every day. As in, Alvin was there. Pag wala ako dun, magagalit si Alvin. Tatawagan yung mga coaches. Pag nandun ba ako or wala. Alam mo, natalo ko in 30 seconds.
Oh.
He took me down. He got me in a cradle. I wasn't able to escape. Wala, pinned down. 30 seconds. I got silver in wrestling. Lost to Erwin.
Mm-hmm.
It was really bad kasi it was the birthday of Alvin. So I was at the party of Alvin. I wasn't drinking. I was there at the corner. Doon lang sa sofa niya. Telling him, shit, baka matalo ulit ako dito sa URCC. People might think matalo talaga ako. He was telling me, sorry, you're fighting MMA, you're not fighting wrestling. So, okay. But the training camp going towards, I think it was URCC or I think URCC 8 yata kami naglaban. URCC 8. So, this is our second fight. So, Caseca Muñiz was here again.
Mm-hmm.
The first time that he was here for MMA, it was for Fritz's fight against Hank. This time, he was here to help me out and train. So he was here for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, dito ko natutunan yung mga sprint drills. Every morning, we were at Rizal, training at around 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Before the 9 a.m. wrestling training. Either I'll be doing long distance training, conditioning training, or sprint training. It was really crazy. Caseca would go out at night. He went out. When he got back at around 3, 4 a.m., he'll sleep an hour. Then he'll wake me up. I was sleeping with him. I slept at Fritz's house for a week. And then before I moved to a hotel where I pick him up every day before we go off to Rizal. So, but Caseca, kahit puyat, tatakbo yan. Katabi ko, you run so slow, Richard. My grandmother is faster than you. Yes. Kaya ako, after training, tutulog lang ako. Walang gaming kasi fighter life ako noon. Morning. Tapos, after runs, we'll rest. So, we're done. Yung run namin siguro matagal ng 30 minutes.
Okay.
Madami na kaming drills. Single leg jump, mga long jump, mga dami ng training talaga. Dami ko natutunan sa kanya noon. Tapos, pahinga, breakfast. So, gusto niya kumakain ako. Kasama kami, gusto niya kumakain ako madami kasi nga, that should be my fuel. After having breakfast, we'll go to 9 to 11, training at wrestling. Tapos, before going home, magla-lunch kami niyan. Para kami talagang mag-partner niyan. We'll go to a restaurant, he'll order me steak. I'm not a big red meat eater. So order yan. He'll tell the waiter, can you please feed my chihuahua? Little fighting chihuahua. I got to make him big. He's really small. Look at him. He looks like a matchstick. Pilolito.
Pilolito.
Laki daw ng ulo ko. Ng katawan ko. Hey, Pilolito! Grabe. So, everyday yon. Tapos, boxing. Boxing din. But it was during this time that I really embraced the fighter lifestyle. Okay? Back then, yes, you were training, but this time, but back then kasi style versus style eh. Now this time it's more of an MMA competition already. It's a fight. And Erwin really brought out the best in me. Especially that first fight where it was just, for me, it was just really okay, sige. Title for me was really nothing. It was, honestly, I can say na at that time, yeah, I have the belt. People will say, yeah, you're the champion. But back then, it was, for me, fighting was just for fun. It was really natural to me because I like the training and I like the competition. But yun nga, it wasn't really the thing that pushed me to fighting. I didn't even, back then, it was, we didn't even know about, well, we know about UFC, but we didn't know na magkakaroon ng MMA event dito until URCC Now this time, I have that. You have a good rivalry, a good storyline. Siguro I was not siguro, I was immature. I wasn't really ready for that kind of attention.
Magnitude.
Oo. Kasi for me, kahit walang manood, lalaban ka nga and then, yun nga, it was good training. I had diet. I surrounded myself with people who were really helping me improve. You have Marcus Valda, every time sa wrestling, aside from Kazeka Muniz and Alvin Aguilar, Marcus Valda. Napagalitan ako pag sa wrestling. I had to climb that rope, going all the way to the roof. The rest, excuse me, he'll kick my ass. He'll shout at me. Boxing coaches ko noon, kailangan once a week. 12 rounds ako. Ay, nakapagod. Just really thinking about it, but it was at that time, I really had fun because all competitions, like I told you, I joined, I won, except for that wrestling competition against Erwin. But come URCC 8, yun, that was Francis Magalona singing the anthem. I had one of my best matches ever. I was so confident going into that competition, into that fight. Erwin got me one flush punch during the first exchange, the first few seconds, first 10 seconds. Got me, dropped me, but I was able to clinch him and take him down. And it was during this time that I can say I was doing clean takedowns already. I was sweeping him, and then I was actually surprised. Kasi the first fight was taking me down, but this time I took him down, and then I was standing toe to toe against him. He jumped guard on me on the last few seconds of the first round. That's when I knew already that okay, I got this. I was really confident going into the second round. And the game plan, and I cannot stress it enough how great strategist Alvin really is. Because during this time, he knew he will be able to take, I will be able to take Erwin down, but ewan ko, in his mind, alam niya siguro na I will not be able to control Erwin on the ground. That he will be able to reverse the possession, or he's just really thinking in general.
He can escape.
So, escape. When I'm down on the ground, don't stand up, Richard. Don't worry about getting his back. But we have a really good technique when he stands up also. From heel hook to getting his back. But when you get him in your guard, use heel strike on his thighs. Kasi bawal na yung back then bawal yung heel strike
sa kidneys. Sa thighs na lang.
Ready. But the heel strike to the thighs is legal. So don't hurry yourself if you get dismounted. strike his thighs first. So I did on the first round. So I guess it took something away from him as well. Siyempre yung movement niya. So come second round, I was able to get a takedown and laid on his back for the remainder of the fight. I wasn't able to finish the fight. I have to give credit to Erwin for defending. Yes, I was punching him. It was still a draw. I was able to retain my belt. Medyo controversial yung sinasabi nila na gusto pa nila ng third round. Yes, I would have wanted it, but it wasn't really fair. To tell you honestly, kasi wala naman yun sa deal eh. Na pag nag-draw, my third round eh. But I was really fresh. I was after the second round, I was walking around. I was jumping. It was one of the best camp I've ever had. So yung first fight namin pangit eh. Hindi ko gusto yung performance ko. And a lot of people saw na hindi maganda yung performance ko. A lot of people, whether they're from my side or the other side, it should have gone to Erwin. It's history now. But Erwin brought out the best in me, and the training camp also changed a lot of how we train as a fighter in DefTac because of that. Yung